hell you've come through to get here. But I do know, I know nobody gets out of here without some bumps and scrapes and bruises. I heard a quote recently said this, that wisdom is healed pain. Wisdom is healed pain. And I know that each of you in this room, that you are the keeper of some unique wisdom that you paid dearly for. And all of this reminds me of something that I'm profoundly grateful for about the way that God works. Because He gives us a place to bring all of our brokenness, all of our imperfection, the worst hell on earth that we've gone through, the worst hell on earth that we've put others through, if we're brave enough to admit that and know that, Given a place to bring all of that, whether it's addiction or depression or divorce or a great loss or rejection or failure. Whatever it is, we're given a place to bring all that brokenness, and then the Lord takes it and He turns it into something beautiful. He turns it into our ministry. Our testimony of His grace, because other people going through that same thing, they'll only come and talk with you, right? Because you are the keeper of that wisdom and that hope. And they long to know what you know. And that's beautiful to me, because we're given a place to bring our wounds so that they don't have to harden into scars, right? But because we know that we serve a Lord, because we know that we have a Father who works all things together for the good of those who love Him, we know that nothing is wasted. That's our hope anyway. We believe that. We know that we have a place to bring our wounds so that they don't harden into scars, but instead they can become a source of healing to those around us. And I believe that's a part of how He heals us. He heals us by making us healers. And all of this reminds me that loss and divorce and addiction and depression and failure and speech impediments and rejection and all these things, they don't get to have the last say over your life. Nothing you've gone through gets to have the last word over your life. But your Father who loves you and who takes your whole story and is able to redeem all of it. His love has the final word over your life. If we keep bringing our broken heart to Him, if we just keep doing that over and over again, so that we don't become fearful and hard. So anyway, I wanted so much to tell you that tonight that I wrote a song about it. So this is it. Here we go.
We'll have
place that broke inside you will not mend.